Okay, and we are back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. It's me. It's M.D.Tenebris. I'm back again to bring you some more mediocre gaming. Below me on the screen, I have 3 links. There's a red link and a pink link. Those are to my YouTube channels. If you like what you see today, feel free to go and check them out. I play Pokemon and Polytopia. You can like, you can subscribe, you can click the bell. It will let you know when there are new videos available. Purple link is to my Twitch. It's where I am now. I'm here on Saturdays at 2 and on Wednesdays at 6:30. That's p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to come join the chat, talk to me live, hang out, discuss the games, that's where you can do it. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, talk to me about any of the games I play or anything in general, you can do it there. So today, I'm sick. Very low energy, very tired today. So I think what we're going to do today, I'm starting out. I'm going to do a game review. This was the game. All right. I'm going to try this one out. We're going to see if I have the energy and the talking capacity to keep up with this beautiful game. All right, so first things first, what do we see? We're going to look at the villages. This is a very interesting setup here. Lots of villages on their side of the divide. So we're already at a slight disadvantage here, I think. Hey, my brain is garbled. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to do this properly, but let's just get through the start. So let's start the game. So I take the classic start. You know, you get the mycelium start, and you level up your capital. So we get the classic mycelium start. The Elyrion create a warrior, and they use the Polytopia push to push their unit one stage further so they can explore a little further. We get the second stage of the fungi. We're going to get a workshop there. We're going to move. We're going to clear some space at the top. Elyrion is just spreading out, saving their stars. We get another fungus. So they get population from the ruin, which is pretty nice. So they're going to get the workshop start. Move out further onto the villages, clear more space. We get the second pot from our second fungus, giving us a total of level 3 capital. We get organization. We get hunting. Claim our second city. So we got the Elyrion. They're spreading out further. They are getting their level 3 capital. They grab the resources. They claim that city. They have the resources to level it up, so they're going to do that. And they go for another workshop. So focusing on the economy, 7 stars to 6. I'm going to claim the last of the fungus. We also get the hunting. We're going to use all of these resources to level up our capital. We get the border growth bonus from it. The Elyrion are continuing to spread out. They create a rider because they now have riding. I did not even see them get riding, but they did take riding at some point in the game. What do we got? All right, so they have riding. We've established that. We go back to the Cymanti. We just made the warrior. Just made the warrior and boosted it. Did not do anything else that turn. So saving the stars. Elyrion is spreading out further. They have gotten onto a village. They're on the ruin. They have claimed 1 pot for that city. I get the fungus. We get the explorer. We're going to try and get some vision on these Elyrion. We get a lighthouse, though. That's fantastic. We're very happy with the lighthouse. Explorer comes down. We do get vision. So we get the extra stars. We use it to get the riding tech. So we have our hexapods now. We make 2 hexapods, and we boost 1 of them. Brutal. All right, so they get a veteran swordsman from the ruin. Their unit is moving closer to the village. They're leveling up this city. They get the workshop, so they're up to 11 stars per turn now. They claim that city. We're back to me. I'm only at 8 stars a turn. Yeah, all right. So wait, where are we? Finishing their turn. Claim the city. Comes to me. All right, so we're going to level this city up. We get all 3. We get the resources from it. We get climbing. The boosted hexapod gets us vision. We move out the other hexapod. We move everyone forward a little bit. And we are up to the Elyrion. They held 4 stars from last turn. They're up to 16. They're just spreading out a little bit, moving their units forward, getting onto that village, and it's back to Cymanti. So we claim a unit of population there. Everyone's moving forward. The hexapod comes forward. It kills the rider, and it goes on to... Was that a rider, or was... Yes, it was a rider. Correct. Don't worry. Moves on to the village. We are denying stars here. We're moving everyone forward a little bit. We're claiming more population. I think we get level 5. We do. We grab the super unit here. We get this up to level 4. We go for border growth, if I'm not mistaken. Fantastic. That's what I would do. That's what I clearly did do at the time. So, very fun. All right, Elyrion's turn. What are they going to do? Moving forward, getting on the villages. They are connecting with roads to their city. They are leveling up the city. They get the city wall reward. Don't think that's the best option. I don't know if they cleared it. They don't clear it. So they get the wall for the city, but they don't clear it. Just some general econ expansion there. So we're going to grab that fungus. We make a new hexapod. We move the centipede. We claim this village. And we claim their village right from under their noses. It's separated from the road that they had built to it to get the wall. I still don't know why they did that. Apparently hexapods don't get defensive bonuses from walls, which is maybe it's just not showing up on the replay here. But we'll see. So they're moving out. They're expanding. They claim another ruin. They get population from it. That's going to get them to a level 4 city, and they get border growth from that. They have a rider on that ruin in the south as well. So Polytar steps forward, kills my hexapod. They're further expanding. They're claiming cities. They're connecting roads. They did not claim this ruin. Hang on. Were they not on it at the start? They 100% forgot to claim the ruin. All right, so that's user error there. So we're back to the Cymanti. My bad. My brain is so garbled. I just said Mysanti. All right, so what are we looking at here? We're being sieged. I'm probably losing that. Hexapods coming forward. Centipedes coming forward. We boost the hexapod. We make some more hexapods. Get a little warrior here as a defensive measure against this unit there. And we claim the city. We lose the boost on our warrior. So we claim all the trees around here so they can't level it up further. We level this up. We grab the explorer. See what it provides us. Gonna sneak down here, clear out all of this. Does it get us the lighthouse? It did not get us the lighthouse. So their unit steps up. It kills my hexapod. They get vision using the mountain climbing. They sword their veteran swordsman in to attack my city, and they claim their city back. Riders coming out. They got warrior. They do finally claim that ruin. They get a veteran swordsman from it. They just general expansion coming in. They're starting to try and siege here. So hexapods get boosted. That hexapod helps take out the Polytar. The centipede comes, takes that guy out. We get a tail on the centipede. I believe the centipede is going to work its way south. Hang on. I would like to take off the shared now so we can see. Yeah, so we still don't know. Their capital is probably here because you got the road going to it from there. But we don't actually have vision of their capital, which interesting scenario to be in. So we're going to level this city up. Oh, we don't get the level up on the city. Okay, so we're one short. I guess maybe we're waiting on the fungi to grow. That's probably what's happened. So further expansion, they start attacking. They get the veteran swordsman onto the city. Moving forward, they get the lighthouse, so they get the one pop. They get their super unit from that, which is interesting. They're making Polytars here. They get a workshop. They get another workshop. So they're up to 20 stars a turn now. Very nice. They use this to level up their capital, their city even. They get resources. They use that to level up their city. They get the wall, more defensive based on the border. And they just create a couple of units at the end. I didn't see all of them, but I'm guessing they were Polytars or Riders. So we get the fungi level up. We get our centipede here. Warrior takes his health down by attacking what I believe was... Oh, it's just the hexapod. So I attack the warrior. I take his HP down. We send in another hexapod to clear him off of the city. We get another tail for the centipede. The warrior's moving down. We're expanding our movements for the hexapods. We're going to get explorer here. See if we can see what we're up against. We get a lighthouse. So we reveal the capital. We see the dragon's egg. No lighthouse for us. We're going to claim that city with the hexapod. We're going to level it up using organization. We get the workshop. We've already got a lot of vision. We don't need more. We're creating some hexapods at the end of the turn. Very nice. So we finished with 2 centipedes, 4 hexapods. Not too bad. All right. So, yeah, it was a couple Polytars that they made down in the south. It's interesting they're focusing so much south when I've been coming from up here the whole time. But this is the border, and that's what we're fighting over. So they're pushing their warrior forward. Polytar coming forward. Rider coming forward. Just attacking the units in general. They get secret of farming. That's a lot of farms, actually. Level up their city by claiming it. Right, yeah, it's just a village. They claimed it. The border through me. Claim their city. Moving the riders forward. Leveling up through roads. They got the workshop there. So the interesting thing is, even though, unfortunately, they already have a great amount of vision, but when you get these cities on the border, if I claim that, I now get the extra star from the workshop. So even though they are getting the workshop there, like, some of these border cities you might want to have take an explorer in just to make them less valuable for the opponent. So, not saying in this situation, but it's something to consider. So, Centipede's moving down. It's killing that rider. Hell yes, we want an extra tail. Hexapod comes in, hits the Polytar. We're moving out. We got lots of Hexapods here. Do lots of troll damage. And the Centipede takes on a Polytar, eats it, gets an extra tail. So both the Centipedes have tails now. Make a warrior in our border village. We're creating more Hexapods. Leveling this up, we're going to grab rewards. Resources, no doubt. Create some more Hexapods. Boost the Hexapods around the capital. And that is the turn. Very nice turn. Lots of units coming through. So they're at 26 stars a turn. We're at 20 stars a turn. So they're way ahead, probably because they got all these workshops. So let's see what they do. They attack. They take out one of the tail segments. They are going for another tail segment. Leveling up their city capital. They get another dragon's egg. So the Polytar steps in, kills the Hexapod. They leveled up another city. Leveling up another city. Getting a level 4. They're going border growth. That's an interesting one. They make one single rider this turn. All those levels up. Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of their vision, most of my units are visible. So they should know what they're up against. They're just waiting for these dragon eggs to hatch. This is why I felt this was such an interesting game to talk about, because they end up hatching their dragons. The dragons do stuff. And we actually end up going a little late game, which is not a Cymanti strong point. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so back to Cymanti. We get the roads, because we're going to connect all our cities now. We got a bunch of cities around the capital. We grab the resources from leveling that up. Hexapod comes in, hits the Polytar. We take out the Polytar with another Hexapod. We move the Shaman a little south. He's no longer got the defensive bonus from the mountains. That's an interesting decision. I'm not sure. I guess maybe feeling the pressure from here. I'm not. Maybe coming in between to boost more units. Anyways, we got some battling going down on the southern border here. Hexapod takes out the Rider. We place our Mycelium. We're connecting all the cities. We claim another city. We take out that Rider. We're on the ruins now with the Centipede. Pretty cool. Remember to pop your Centipede segments before you take the ruin. You cannot do anything with the segments if you claim a city or take a ruin or take out another unit. So, second Centipede comes in, takes out the unit. In fact, I don't think it did. No, it didn't. It just moved forward. It just slithered forward here like the fat bug snake that it is. So, having the Mycelium here means that all of the units around it are going to get healed every turn at the end of the turn, which is great for the Hexapods to come out and challenge these Riders. Riders are going to struggle to get past these mountains. So, as you can see, we've just got our Hexapods lined up behind it to keep them safe so we can kind of get over and do damage as we see fit. So, they keep going for these segments. Trying to take them all out. You got to take out the segments before you can take out the head. They get the strategy upgrade for their technology, so they can now make defenders. They just bunch a bunch of riders out. They got the strategy so they could defend this with the wall, which is quite clever, actually. It makes it a little trickier. However, the reason you don't want to go wall against the Cymanti is because the Cymanti have the poison ability. So if you have a unit standing on one of these fungi over here that you can see under the mouse, these guys, if I explode a segment near you, or you get hit by the Exita spray or the Fight Keep Fire, reduces the defensive bonuses of the unit. So all you have to do is poison the defender while he's on the wall, and they get 0 value from that wall. So they come in, they take out a couple segments. They pump out a bunch of units. They claim this city right in my face. They finally get their dragon. It has spawned. It is here. We're in trouble. And they're on one of my cities. They're trying to siege it. So they've denied me some gold, which is not great. You never like that. So Hexapods continuing to spread out. We clear that city. No problem. Coming forward, moving the line forward. We're going to make a couple more Hexapods. We claim the ruin with our... We get an Explorer, which is not great. And we should have burst this to poison the Polytar beforehand, because it's very easy for the Polytar to just hit that. So that's... So, moving forward, claiming the city, leveling it up, getting the workshop. As you can see, I've moved this Centipede from here to here. I did not attack because now this segment is right next to him. I can pop it next turn. Remove the defensive bonus of the wall, making it very easy to city. So, they come down here. We're fighting on the southern border again. They've taken out the segment. They've actually turned one of my larvae into one of their Polytars, which looks like a cute little sheep. They're sieging this city here with a Rider. It's not going to last. They come in, they hit my warrior here. Riders coming in, doing some spread damage. They level this up. They get the Explorer in this one, which is kind of smart because obviously I look like I'm probably going to not to have too much trouble taking it. They get the Lighthouse from the Explorer. They're going to clear out some of this vision. And we've done a poor job of expanding further, but we did manage to get that in time, but this is still available. They've leveled up this city now. They grab the resources. Dragons are moving out. They're creating a bunch of riders, just trying to spam riders. We obviously have the counter spam of hexapods going on. Let's see what we do. So we attack the Polytar there, making it available for our centipede to take down, so we get another segment for that. We get the lighthouse for our capital, which is great, so we're going to level this up. We get a centipede for that. Hexapods are going to come in. They're going to take out some units, try and clear some vision. I think we're leaving that there to siege because we're denying some gold. This guy's going to come in and clear that out. And you can see we popped that, so now this unit has 0 defense. We can come in with our hexapods, and we can reduce its HP low enough that the centipede can makes it very difficult to unsiege. So we're moving hexapods forwards a little. We're going to get our monument in there, leveling up the capital, get another centipede. So we now have 4 centipedes on the map. We use the mycelium to combo our cities together again, and we're going to boost that centipede with the shaman. So we're sieging 2 of their cities. This one they're not going to be able to reduce. This one they should be able to get back, but we've reduced their stars to 26 a turn from 33, which is quite a nice bonus for us. So they come in, they clear that city, they take out a hexapod. The Polytar hits the bubble, but the shield cannot hit the bubble and move. It can't move and attack. So the bubble, the segment is going to stay. So this rider came in, they're trying to get some vision. They take out my hexapod. They level up their city. They get border growth, which doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense, to be honest, because they've already got their borders on everything, and they don't really get anything from that. That seems like a pop growth. You get what? The mine here? That's it. That's all you get. See this farm? That's it. You only got the mine, and they don't even have mining. So that I would have gone population growth. You could have gotten an egg, because these eggs take a while to become viable. So we get the city wall reward here. They're making a bunch of Polytar units. They're getting a bunch of rider units, and it's the end of their turn. They have a second dragon in play now. Where's their first dragon? Okay, so it's still there. I just couldn't see it because the city leveled up. My bad. All right, so we get free spirit. We're looking to move up into here and grab the Dumuks for shock tactics. These things are so potent. It's so tough to deal with them. I still don't even know how you would really do it. So if anyone has a solution in the chat, let me know, because Dumuks are difficult to deal with. They have the economy to make them. So we used the segment, we poisoned it. Not only poisons your opponent, it leaves spores on the ground. So if I captured this village and I went for border growth, this is now a fungi that I could use for free that I got from the segment previously. So segment poisons the Polytar. We poison both of these guys. We take out the Polytar, get the new segment, claim the city, get the ruin, grab all that, move our hexapods forward. We're going to take out this veteran swordsman with the hexapods. We don't like lots of veteran swordsmen around. We're going to claim that city. Move the hexapods in, just causing damage. By putting the hexapod here, you're preventing these guys from stepping forward too much. They create a zone of control. Each unit does. Hexapods don't obey it, but that's fine. So we got a bunch of centipedes moving forward now. Make a bunch of hexapods to accompany our centipedes. This is how I like to roll. It's nice to have the big units that are hard to deal with to distract them, because each centipede is going to take like 4 or 5 units to take out. And then the hexapods can help deplete those units while they're dealing with the centipedes. So that's kind of like how I like to play. So they're moving their shields forward. They hit the segment. They have not learned. Their shield cannot hit the segment. The segment is going to last, and I can poison both of these. All right, Polytar stepping forward. They're going for the segment on that. They take that hexapod out. They're moving all their units forward. They're going to level the city up. They're going to grab level 3. They get the wall again. Elyrion. Don't know why you're grabbing walls. You could be using those resources to further level up. You really should be just amassing as many dragons as you can with Elyrion. Or you should really go down the free spirit path and get to chivalry, because knights are very good against Cymanti. It takes 2 knights to take out a centipede, I believe. And then on top of that, you can deal with the segments pretty nicely. You can deal with the hexapods super easily. Lots of Cymanti units are weak to knights, so that would be the suggestion. They do have 2 dragons on the way, but that would be my suggestion there. So they grab border growth for this one, which is interesting. Stops me. I mean, I don't really have roads, so that doesn't really provide them with much. I guess they get the 3 trees out of it. Interesting decision. Threw a population into here. They got their dragon, so they now have a 20 HP fire dragon. We're gonna see how to deal with it. So Centipede moves forward, gets another segment. Centipede adds a segment. Hexapod manages to defend against the injured rider. We take out the injured rider on the top. We pop this so the Centipede can move further because it was already on a fungus, so it's not going to create another fungus spot, but we can move further without the tail. And we pop this one to poison these two. We claim that city there with the Hexapod. Hexapods are coming in. We get the tail back. We get the shock tactics so we can get the Dumux now. Gone Free Spirit into... So we get another Centipede. We're going to boost this Hexapod here, and that's the turn. Got a warrior on here. We obviously have the armor from the wall, so that's another thing. When you create the walls, no other tribe has poison. No other tribe can get rid of the wall barrier like the Cymanti. So what they've basically done is they've given us a bunch of cities that once we take them, we get a defensive boost that they don't necessarily have access to. Play our cards. So they claim this city here. They level it up with the road. They don't level it up. They just get the 1 road in it. They're moving the riders in to take out the segment for the Centipede. Taking out units. The dragon's coming in. It hits the Centipede. They are not going to be able to clear this Centipede out. It is too far away, which is fantastic because if we can kill another unit with the Centipede, we get the segment, right, which protects us. They have to kill the segment before they kill the Centipede, or we get a brand new Centipede. So just creating some shields in their cities here to defend. They grab border growth again. This is really unwise because all of these cities have already been maxed out. They're going to get this. Not even. They get the 1. So huge waste. They could have got population growth. They could have put lumber huts in here and here. They don't have forestry. Okay. So that's another problem. Forestry is huge. You're going to get so much extra stars from your sanctuaries. And they would have been able to level this up a lot easier. They could have gone population growth. They could have leveled this one up. Like, not having gone forestry. So what's their... They don't have an economic tech except for organization. They're going organization and roads. That's it. And they went farming. So they're using the farms. But that's a huge... Not going sanctuary is huge because it doubles as... It creates a Polytar, right? So... Produces 1 star for each nearby wild animal per turn. Tracks a new wild animal to a nearby forest tile every 2 turns. Right, so every 2 turns, you're getting a new animal on one of these, which gives you an extra star per animal. And then on top of that, you can quickly just click on all the animals, convert them into Polytars for 2 stars each. They have a higher attack output than the warriors do. So I'm just not going sanctuaries is tough. I find it hard to deny. When you're playing the Elyrion, they are such a strong tribe when you go Sanctuary that it just makes it very difficult to defend that. They level that up. They go for the workshop. All right, so we're going to claim this. We're going to level up our capital. We're grabbing workshop here. We're going to keep leveling up. We're going to go for the rewards, the resources. So we grab the stars. Another mycelium. That's going to heal all of our units in here. It's going to connect those 2 cities to the capital. We're going to further level up the city. Centipede comes in. That was not wise, but I guess we did bring the dragon down to 4 HP. Hexapods moving forward, dealing with stuff. Another thing we could have done is we could have moved this Centipede up here. We could have killed this Polytar. We could have gotten a new segment. With the low HP Centipede, that makes it very annoying because then you have to clear the segment before you can take out the Centipede. But we instead opted to take down the HP of the dragon. So, fair enough, respect. Gotta bring this in here. See it? So we're going to pop this in order to poison this rider. Move the hexapods forward. We get a Dumux and we boost it. So we have our first Dumux. We boosted it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 centipedes still on the map, even though we lost 1. Got a bunch of hexapods coming. This is going to be tough. So they flee with the dragon. Rider comes in, takes out a hexapod. They're going onto the ruin. They're making more defenders to kind of block. Unfortunately, the defenders are good against riders. They stop the riders getting through. They don't block hexapods. It becomes very difficult when you're trying to block them by creating all these defenders here so that you can amass units to attack with. They level that city up. They get the wall. Again, like, you should be getting rewards for this. You should be grabbing the resources for that. Absolutely not getting a... The fact that they went wall on all 5 of these, basically just means that's what 5. They don't have it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 stars that they've missed out on. So it's kind of crazy. So they come in, they take out the segment. Centipede is still alive and well. They're going to go for the super unit. So they finally have a third dragon egg in play. So they have 2 dragons now and a dragon egg in play. Centipede's going to come forward, get a segment. Dumux is coming forward. Grab another segment for that centipede. We're going to come in with the hexapods and clear out all of these. Very nice. Dumux is coming forward. So now we're filling out with Dumuxes instead of hexapods to operate as a section that works with the centipedes, because the Dumuxes actually, I think they move farther. They do more damage. They're harder to take down. Do cost more. So spread it out. We're making more Dumuxes. Lots of Dumuxes at the. Here we go. 3. At this point, it gets very scary because, like, the Dumuxes, I would almost say the Dumuxes are similar to dragons, except they don't do splash damage. I think every tribe should kind of have a unit that is, like, very strong at the end of the game. But the Cymanti specifically need it because all of their units are very low HP the whole game. So you get the so it's interesting. Yeah. So they're moving forward. Shield's moving in my territory. They clear the city. They get meditation, so it seems like they're going forward into philosophy to reduce the cost of their technology, but maybe also to get mind benders. I'm not sure why you'd want against the Cymanti. So they can't do anything with the shields because they're bringing them all into existence. So the dragon gets off a hit, but it doesn't really do anything else. So the centipede survives. Just a bunch of defenders. Archers coming in. Might be a little late for the archers. You really, at this point, you really kind of want to go for knights, right? Because the knight is going to be able to take out the Dumux in 2, 3 hits. You're going to be able to chain through a bunch of these hexapods. You're going to be able to chain through the segment and the centipede. So it kind of gives you a little bit more flexibility against the super units that you get from the Dumux. So, and this is our last turn. We pop that segment so we can flee. We've poisoned all the defenders. We come in here. We're going to siege this city here. The hexapod is doing damage. Dumux comes in. We're sieging this one with a Dumux. That's tough. Hexapods are just coming in doing spray damage. Dumux is right there in the face of the dragon. Centipede is going to claim that city as well. We went for mathematics here so we can make it Exetas. We create a warrior here to stop the shield from walking on. Make some hexapods. The centipede gets healed by the mycelium. And this is their last turn. They take out the Dumux pretty easy with the dragons. They're moving all their units forward. They just kind of realize, you know, they're not gonna get it. These 2 cities are gonna stay captured. They're gonna be down to these 6. And they just don't have the units, you know. It's tough. So that's the game. It's a very nice, fun game. Went to 21 turns, so Cymanti actually managed to hold their own in late game. The dragons weren't properly utilized, I feel like. It took a little long for them to get active, and then they didn't have supplemental units in between. I think not going forestry is a little tough. You're always going to hamper yourself because it's such a big economy booster, and it also creates these Politars. You could just click on each of these guys, and you have a warrior that has a damage stat of 3 rather than 2. So it was a good game. It was interesting. I think we did a pretty good job of getting ahead early and holding that. Finished the game only up 900 points, so it was a pretty tight one up until the end. But you can see strategically, we managed to get in. We managed to take important cities and gradually claim the map for ourselves. Okay, that is going to be it from me today. I hope that everyone that came along for the stream had a good time. I had a good time. I love playing Polytopia. I love doing the reviews of the games. Very fun. It's very informative. It's a great way for me to learn. So yeah, it's something I. Below me on the screen, I have 3 links. There's a red link and a pink link. Those are to my channels. It's the M.D.Tenebris Plays Pokemon or Polytopia channels, respectively. If you like what you saw today, feel free to go and check them out. You can like, you can subscribe. If you click the bell, it will let you know when there are new videos available. The purple link is to my Twitch. It's where I am now. I'm here on Saturdays at 2 and on Wednesdays at 6:30. That's p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to come and meet me, the living legend, talk to me live, hang out in the chat, that's where you can do it. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, talk to me about any of the games I play, stream scheduling, or anything in general. So I'd like to thank everyone that came along for the stream today. And you, the viewer at home, if you're watching this on Twitch or on YouTube after the fact, I hope you're enjoying the content. I appreciate the support. So, yeah, have a good time. Like, subscribe, follow, do all that stuff. And yeah, I hope wherever you are in the world, you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you get a fantastic night. Hope you wake up very well rested. That's going to be it. Okay. This is M.D.Tenebris signing off. So take it easy. Peace out. Adios.